Hello, Cougars fans. We're here with head men's basketball coach Rob Kurzinsky after the 95-57 loss to number 7 ranked Ramapo College. Coach, they're 7th in the country. It's just a very tough team to go up against. Talk about what you saw out of them and today.
Yeah, it really wasn't much of a game. Obviously, they're 7th in the country for a reason, and I don't know what the numbers were, but I mean, we had 4 turnovers there in the opening minutes, and you just can't gift wrap stuff for a team like that. You can't do it for anybody, but especially a team like that. I think whatever the numbers were, we just said, Rob, I think they get 38 points off our turnovers tonight. So obviously they were 40 points better than Rob Kurzinsky was tonight. I didn't have very many answers for our guys tonight, unfortunately. Our expectations were much higher. If you're going to compete and be in a game with a team that good, that won 28 games last year, has everybody back and is so highly touted, you have to really play close to mistake-free. You're not going to play 100%, but you got to be close to mistake-free on both sides of the ball. And we certainly weren't tonight. But our expectations were much higher coming into the game, following how competitive we've been. We've had a lead in every NJAC game. Being at NJCU, on Wednesday night, having a lead there with 3.5 to go, and just trying to learn how to finish out some games. But Ramapo's a different beast. Chuck is a fantastic coach. Does such a wonderful job, and they were very well. They were better. He had them better prepared than I had our guys ready to go.
Now, obviously, the bench, you saw some bright spots in the second half. Steven Strom knocked down 3, scored all those points, all 12 points in the second half. Jeff Cooper played pretty decent. Curry Saturn played pretty good. Let's talk about those guys and fight for a spot on the.
Sure. Yeah, we just actually got done talking with our kind of groupings today and this week about what their expectations are and where they can help us and where they can battle to find minutes. And with some of those guys, including Coop and Strom, the 3 things that we ask of them, because we know they can shoot the ball a little bit now. They've got to go out there and be able to do it in an NJAC game and under those lights. They've got to play mistake-free basketball on both sides of the ball, and they got to know their defensive assignments. If they do those things, they can certainly help us. It's not just about them trying to find some niche, but what can help us. So that was good. That was really good to see. I thought they both, in general, did a good job out there tonight. They both competed very hard. Took advantage of opportunities, when they came their way, and I think combined they were, 5 of 10, I think, from beyond the arc, and those are things that certainly we could use moving forward. Carey's been a work in progress. Very happy with it, the effort that he's put in practice and in preparation. He plays with a bit of a chip on his shoulder. He brings us some physicality inside. We're not as long and as athletic and as big as many of the guys we go up against, so he brings that added ingredient a little bit for us. So that's 2 games in a row. He competed very well at NJCU in obviously a much more competitive game, but he followed that up today and had some good minutes out there for us.
Now, lastly, obviously, final NJAC game before the end of the year today. You're going into non-conference next week against, in the city against John Jay, and then St. Elizabeth's, and then
Gwen and Mercy
and Stevens. Yeah. What do you hope to learn? What do you hope to make the guys get some confidence from those games before jumping back into NJAC play? What do you expect?
Sure. I wanted to see us improve, like we talk about, just on a daily basis. I mean, we got to wipe the slate clean tonight, 0-0, and try to get the 1-0. They're off tomorrow, but try to get the 1-0 on Monday and win Monday and prep well, and have a really good day on Monday and prepare for John Jay on Tuesday. It's probably an opportunity over these next 4 games too now to see some guys and see what guys can actually step up and handle some different roles for us. It's also an opportunity for the guys that have established themselves in the lineup to continue to improve and to better our overall program, like to better everybody else around them is kind of the next step some of those guys have got to take. We've had some guys step up individually and play well. Now what can they do to help the rest of the guys around them? So that'll be another step too over these next this next stretch of games.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Good luck. That is head coach Rob Kurzinsky after the 95-57 loss to Ramapo College.